Good morning, beautiful, gorgeous ladies of my heart. I am back from glamping and now it's time to get down to business. And today it is a MAC attack. I just felt like all MAC. I love MAC. I love how it wears, and this is just a chore day. It's not really anything fantastic, but we're going to see what we can do for a MAC attack day. Now, the only thing I don't have by MAC is a powder, setting powder. So I'm going to use About Face because I really like this powder. So without further ado, wackadoo, let's get cracking. We're going to use MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation Fondant in the color NW13. That's either Northwest or Neutral Warm. Well, let me put some, this color, I don't know if it's going to be, if it's going to be too light. Which means I would need to add a bronzer, which I'm gonna. They have bronzer. All right, I'm using the 109. I have been back-to-back camping trips, and I have to come back to reality. And part of that reality is my videos with my ladies. Oh, I hope you're good. I don't go anywhere for 2 weeks. Oh, this is pretty, just a little light. So I will dress it up. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to see my BFF on the coast, Brookings, Oregon, Miss Holly. And we're gonna, we're not sure what we're doing for a video. Maybe it'll be a docudrama. I think I said that already. I can't remember. CRS. And I don't want to joke because my mother had dementia. And her mother, or Alzheimer's, we don't really know. I think it was dementia, but that runs in the family. And I catch myself forgetting words or forgetting what I've told somebody, and I just freak out. So I have to relax, do things to stimulate my brain. I like it. It's just, yeah, look up close. Look up here, look up here. Anybody see The Three Amigos? Oh yeah, it is beauteous. Okay, now we'll go to the other side. And I can't come back tonight. We've been just traveling too much. I gotta clean out the glamper. We have company coming at the end of this month, my cousins. And they're gonna stay in that apartment. They call it their apartment. So they're gonna stay in there because they have a lot of dogs. Well, because they have 2 dogs. And we already have a menagerie in the house. I didn't get the glow down. I'm just gonna go like this. I'm unconventional, in how I do things. You can do it. It's not a rocket science, really. Some think it is. Ew, now I have to do this. Okay, now I'm gonna take my sponge. My slightly damp sponge. Kind of set it in more. Yeah, it's really hard to buy a million foundation. You'd have to buy 2, one for summer, one for winter. And I don't, unless it's the budget-friendly kind, I will. But this is a little bit more than that. Okay. My husband's sneezing. He's outside in the garden. Okay. Okay, now we're going to take MAC's Give Me Sun Mineralize Sun Skin Finish Natural. Whoa, I look pale. I look like a ghost. My glasses again are filthy. Okay, let's do this. It's very, 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 very sheer. You can hardly see it. Okay, that might not be enough, but I do have my MAC Special. That is their palette. Face palette, 4 Lux Sheer Tone Blush. Sheer Tone Blush? I thought it was contour. What do I know? Now I'm going to take, I love my Fluff McGruff, number 104. Yeah, MAC is lovely. And you can get, they have that one big sale a year where it's like 40% off. And well, then there's other times of months where certain items that I really love and don't want to run out, I will pick up because I love MAC. And it can be real high end, but to me it's not as high end as Dior and Estee Lauder. It's not as high end expensive. It's like middle of the road. Okay, I need more. So I'm going to take the little palette here. I'm going to do a little bit of darkness, my old friend. And you know what? I'm going to use them. I'm going to take this dark one. Okay? Yeah. And I'm going to do... There you go. That does. If I can just remember to blend in, I'll see things when I go to edit the video. That I've left it all. I didn't blend it in, you know. Okay, I think. What do you think? Now do a little bit more down here. I think we're getting a little darker. Are we not? I just love this brush. This is one of my favorite, the 104. It gets the job done. Okay. What say you? Isn't that pretty? Now, I'm going to do a little contour with the gray. And I'm going to use, I like Miss Nikki's 114. This little guy here. And I'm going to do it in the gray. Yeah. I don't even know if you can get this palette anymore. Subtle a little subtle contour. Oh. Now, see if, and I just want this part shadowed, okay? I don't want a line of demarcation. I'm going right where the wattle shines. And under here. What I want to do, I'm going to take the little powder brush again and just help blend. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I even have a little sample of their Fix It setting spray. And theirs is alcohol free, which is fabuloso. And maybe an iced coffee. What a loud sipper. Okay, now my eyes. Of course, I'm using their brow pen and spiked. I like to do this. Help get some of the product off. I had a weird dream about doing brows, and I could never do them without them being extremely thick and black. Like when I was younger, I think I was having a flashback because I did have a unibrow. And I overplucked, that's why I don't have much hair. Anyway, that's what they say. You know how they are. So, you know, the brows are not sisters, as everyone has said over and over and over again, including myself. But, you know, I have a tendency just want to make them perfect. So, this is lovely. We don't need to do darkness, okay? What I'm going to do for my eyes, I know I'm shiny, I'll take care of that in a bit. But for my eyes, I have this little tiny green one. And then I have this by Skin Finish, I guess that's what it's called. Or just Skin, S-K-I-N-N. This color is in Champagne, aka Champagne. So what I like to do, I'm pretty greased. I'm going to take one of my blotters for my eyes, okay? This, I don't know, this is something I got 24/7. I mean, they're all the same. I like these for the eyes. And I can do this too. All right. Now I'm going to take this Champagne, and this is supposed to lift your eye as well, okay? I've tried this before and I was not impressed, but I like the color. So we're just going to go like this to start with. It's supposed to really, you know, that's why I put it up here, you know, so that I can tighten that up. It's supposed to be a little eye lift. We'll see. But they're here. Oh, I'm going to use it. I don't know if anybody's used these Skin, SKINN eyeshadows that are supposed to really, you know, give you an eye lift, and it works for you, let me know. Take my Fluff McGruff, my 212. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Yeah, this is actually a little heavier look, okay, than I like. And this is a fondy tint, but again, I'm sure I OD'd. You know, I just have a heavy hand. My hand does what it wants. Let's look up close. Well, it's pretty. Now I'm going to take this by MAC, and this color is what? New Chop eyeshadow. It's this green. I'll show you. It can be subtle. So what I'm going to do is take a little tiny subtle brush. I'll list everything. Kind of dip it in there. And then try it. Yeah, so it's not too thick. Boy, that's pretty. You know, our eyelids are just nothing like what they used to be. That is pretty. Oh, that is pretty. I got a little bit more on that side, so I'll blend. I'll do some blend. Okay. I also think getting the extra oil off your skin, your eyelids, is helpful. Plus getting all the hairs that just magically show up. Okay. Now I always like to have a little color, a lighter color, just a little, and this is by L'Oreal, and this is that silver because of my darkness right there. Deep set eyes. You want to kind of, yeah. Oh shit. Oh shite. I had that on my hand. Look what I did. I'm going to take my little makeup thing. Let me say the S word. Forgive me, ladies. I'm going to do it this way. Well, that eyeshadow does not come off. I'm going to do a little Aquaphor too. It's just such a light brush. It just really helps with dry skin. I mean, I'm not really dry at all, but under my eyes, it really, if you don't do this, some kind of primer under the eyes at our age shows those crinkles. So now this is the gel fiber, okay? This also will hold my brows in place, and it'll give a little bit more definition, so I have to be very, very little more color. I'm never good with these, so this is Big Burst, and it's in the color, it's a brown. So now I want to take one of my little brushes like so, this is e.l.f., and clean that up. So now for my eyes, I'm using MAC's Color Excess, and this is Glide or Die Gel Pencil Eyeliner. Is that the color? Glide or Die? Let's check it out. All right. I really like the eye color. Very subtle. Little hint of green. So now. And these really last too. I really like them, the colors. And like I said, they're 25 and I got them for 12. So I got a couple colors. But I'm going to use their MAC blush. I love these blushes. And this is Blush Please. See right over here, if you can. Just very creamy, powdery. So I'm going to take my 2 something or 1 something, and I'm going to dip it in there, and then I'm going to go like this. So, and my makeup is soaking in better. I don't see it in my pores or fine lines. So One of these days, I'm going to lose that heavy hand. Although it does come out in the end. Let's go over the nose, chin. I just like a little bit of, very subtle, is it not? Look at that. So you can add and blend. Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, their blushes are fabulous. Their foundation's fabulous. Their powders. Their eye, well, not eye. I don't notice my eye doing anything spectacular like this. Don't. I guess that's not what it claims to be. I don't know, ladies. It's so difficult to get everything right. All right, now we're going to use our mascara. This is MAC Stack, and the color is Chestnut. Chestnut. All right, so let's see. It's got a thicker brush. Okay, here we go. Start at the base. I do remember I loved it. Oh. Some mascaras, you know, guys, will just turn your lashes into something amazing. Now, Lancome has their idol. Nicole Beauty has her beautiful, beautiful lash thing. Oh, look at this, you guys, though. There's so many. All right, I didn't look up close. Yeah, it did splatter some, but not enough to freak. Make sure you get the gooch off the end. Oh, pretty. Alright, just keep working it till you get your lashes. I always like to finish up on the ends. Wow, that is very pretty. And now that I've done that, I am going to take my favorite concealer by MAC, Studio Radiance, just like their foundation, and just try to find some of that darkness, my old friend, which, well, is not my old friend, just again. You have to strategically place it, right? I must have some more coffee. I'm not shaking enough. This is Angie's. I have Angie's 506. I have Alter Egos. I really don't see any difference. They're shaped the same. Their bristles feel the same. Clean up on aisle 5. Didn't need to do that. Oh, those MAC shadows like that are gorgeous. I need to have a little bit more. Highlight. Let me look. Right. Then I'm going to do my powder. Now, it's not expensive, and I love how, I mean, it's just all contained. And then I'm going to take this little brush, little powder brush by BK. I'm going to dip it in. And I'm going to go under eye. And you want to make sure, too, that it's just pressed in before you powder, because you don't want to set your creases. All right. Yeah, this is lovely powder. It blurs, but it doesn't dry you out, doesn't take away the sheen. The sheen needs to be taken away down here because I'm so shiny. As I said, NASA has went over my house and said, what is that bright red light? Okay. Now lips. It is MAC too. MAC has some new lip colors. So I'm using MAC's, I think this is, oh, Pinot got in with Rocket. This is Cool Spice. I mean, these are just fabulous. They are always my go-to lip liners because they stay. Just when they're sharpened, oh, I like to fill them in. All right, ladies, what do you think? Do I look too made up? But I think I matched everything pretty good. Oh, this is so fun. So I will be back tonight after my running around. I think it's only going to be 90 today. Only. So go out and have a blessed day, and I'll see you in a little bit. Don't step in anything squishy. It's happening. Things are melting. Hello, beautiful ladies of my heart. It is 6 p.m. and it is wine time in Idaho. We're going to have a fabulous dinner of halibut. Oh my goodness. Mediterranean style. So what am I here for? MAC attack. All right. How did it wear? I think it looks fabulous. I really have to say that the majority of high-end products, mid to high-end, really stay. It's just beautiful. And it did sink better into my skin. It's beautiful. MAC is just one of my favorites. It's consistent. And like I said, if you get it on sale, you get amazing products. Okay? I've listed everything below. And now I want to tell you what's coming. We have a full-on, get down, get funky, Maybelline. Get ready with me. I am having trouble figuring things out of what to bring, to be consistent, things that you want to see. If you just like these get ready with me with individual products or a hodgepodge, let me know. If there's any kind of category, like do you want to know about blushes, my favorite blushes, bronzers, whatever, give me a sign. All right, ladies, I love you so much. We'll be talking to you soon. I love you. Stay well, stay wild and crazy.